The Score, the place for local sports, now presents another live local broadcast of high school sports. No one does more live local play-by-play than The Score does. Local Sports on The Score is brought to you by Central Maine Community College. More than just a community college, over 40 academic degrees and certificates, and one of the lowest tuition rates in New England. Just go to cmcc.edu. Your future starts now. Central Maine Motors Auto Group in Waterville, the dealer with no dock fees, where cars and trucks cost you less. Online at cmautogroup.com. Hammond Lumber Company, serving Maine and New Hampshire from 22 locations. Your building project partner, hammondlumber.com. Midstate Machine. Looking for a career? Check out the Machinist Development Program at midstateusa.com. Whittemore & Sons, your Coyote tractor dealer. Sales and service by a family that cares. Somerset Stone and Stove, offering quality gas, pellet, and wood stoves and hardscape products. 201 Tire, Battery, and Service, your tire and battery experts on the Augusta-Vassalboro line. Assistance Plus, providing home care, behavioral health, and developmental services. Together, we can make a difference. SBS Carbon Copy, Main Street, Waterville, where printing is personal, not puzzling. Manchester Motors, your Coyote tractor dealer. We dig dirt. Casella Waste, for your residential and commercial trash pickup. Computer Improvements in Skowhegan. From sales of computers and accessories to service, we are your go-to computer store. Heights Chevrolet in Skowhegan. Our family is here for your family. And by JDH3 Design at jdh3designs.com, where they can print just about anything. Your team from your town plays here. Now with a play-by-play, here's Mike Violet and AJ Knight.
Good afternoon and welcome to Nokomis High School here in Newport, where this afternoon The Score brings you live coverage of Class D football as the Nokomis Warriors take on the Medomak Valley Panthers. He's AJ Knight. I'm Mike Violet. Welcome to our broadcast here this afternoon on an absolutely glorious day here on the hub of Maine, Newport. And we've got Class D football today, and we've got the Medomak Valley Panthers. There's rebuilds, and then there's the rebuild they're going through at Medomak Valley. The losses due to graduation are probably unlike anybody else. This team that went to the regional finals last year and had a Fitzpatrick Trophy semifinalist is trying to rebuild from losing him. That's Aaron Reed, and their running back, Chase Peasley, as well. As Ryan Snell, their coach, said, they're attempting to replace 2,000 yards of rushing and 3,000 yards of total offense. Other than that...
Brutal. Well, on top of that, to compound insult with injury, you're losing, obviously, Fitzpatrick semifinalist, 3,000 yards of offense, 2,000 yards of rushing. Oh, and by the way, you're rebuilding an entire offensive line. Good luck.
Yes. So, yeah, Class C North Regional finalist a year ago, so Ryan Snell in a rebuild. But they played tough last week, only losing to Herman by a score of 14-8. And Herman gave Messalonsky all they wanted last night in a game that ended up 35-34 in favor of Messalonsky. So, Medomak Valley may be in a deep rebuild, but maybe they're coming back pretty quickly. So
there's a good team. I think you expect early on. That's a lot of new faces, especially when that's your identity on offense, because if you're running the ball for 2,000 yards, the offensive line having to be rebuilt means that you're losing your identity. So you expect early season to struggle. It was scoreless in the second half with them and Herman. On the other side, we know Nokomis likes to rush, so I think this game has potential to get kind of ugly.
So Nokomis has won the toss, and they have elected to receive. So the Warriors will get their hands on the football first on this beautiful afternoon. The officials today, Doug Ferguson is the referee, Larry White is the umpire, Gary Spencer is the field judge, Michael Bisson is the back judge, and the side judge is Chad Leonard. Debbie Langiel is the timekeeper here upstairs, and we are ready to roll on a day where the temperature is 77 degrees here right now in Newport. You can hear the wind in our microphones. It's actually coming up behind us, so it's blowing directly across the field, but I don't think it's going to be something that's going to be very impactful. And ready to kick it off now is Bryant Harvey. And back to return for the Nokomis Warriors. On the near side for Nokomis, it's Atticus Hanning. That is, Atticus Hanning. He's wearing 13. And on the far side, I think it's Seth Bowden. Very, very dangerous. So here we go. Harvey ready to kick it off. Foot in the ball, and we are underway. And it will be taken by Hain, 25 to the 30. To the 35-yard line, still going, and hit there and brought down, tumbled down. Pretty good return to the 42-yard line. So give him 17 on the return, and it's 1st and 10 for the Nokomis Warriors. Line of scrimmage will be the 42-yard line.
I think both these teams are talking about the change in offensive personnel for Medomak Valley through graduation, but both these teams, I think, want to pound the rock. And so I think it could get, like I said, it could be kind of an ugly, scrap-it-up kind of game.
Yep, they will run Nokomis, the wing tee that we saw last night from Lawrence. And ready to go at quarterback here is Landon Rowell. Rowell in the shotgun. Nope, actually he's under center. The turn, the handoff to the left side, and here is Ross, and Ross curls up to near midfield. So Stephen Ross, a sophomore, with a good gain, give him 7, almost 8 yards. So we'll call it 7, 2nd down and 3. Rowell in the backfield at quarterback. Seth Bowden is one of his running backs. Ross, you just saw there. Jeff Carr is going to carry the ball a lot today as well. And outside, the receivers, Carson Clark will be the primary receiver. He is wide to the right. The tight end for Nokomis is Noah Holden. And on 2nd down, here is Rowell calling signals from the wing tee. The turn, the give. Oh, nowhere to go for Seth Bowden. He got stymied right there and lost a couple of yards on the play, on the tackle. It was Porter Gahagan. We're going to call his name a lot today. Offensively and defensively, he is a load, and he was someone that Jacob Rogers, the Nokomis coach, made a point to reference in his email to me about this ball game.
I was say he got the deep penetration you saw there on the mid-state machine replay. Then he made sure that you could tell, hold on for dear life, because Bowden is a load and had a great game last week. I think, over 150 rushing yards.
All right, Landon Rowell brings him out here. Big play here early on, 3rd down, and we will call it 5 from the 49-yard line. The turn, the pitch, turning the corner now is Ross, and Ross breaks one tackle and gets over midfield and to about the 49-yard line. He is going to be very close to a first down. The sticks all the way on the other side of the field. We've got a pretty good camera shot there right down the line from Tyler Rigney, and it is a first down.
I don't know. I don't think the refs agree with that, by the way. I think that's the announcer, because the sticks, I think they're going to measure this.
Well, he did just signal Doug Ferguson.
They looked at it. I was just saying, initially it looked like that was not the case.
So Ross gets the first down, and they'll move the sticks. 1st and 10 Warriors. Line of scrimmage is the 48-yard line of Medomak Valley, a regional finalist a year ago. Wide to the right side, Carson Clark. Under center is Rowell. Rowell turns, hands it off right up the gut to Ross, and Ross has nowhere to go. And again, on the tackle, Porter Gahagan. And I had heard from someone else about Gahagan as well that he is unblockable. That is the word that was used.
There, he just sort of split in between the guard and center and just fell down, and he was able to grab running back's feet, and he just not go anywhere. He gets the ball and doesn't even really get anywhere.
Gain of just mere inches, so we'll call it still 10 yards, 2nd down and 10. Wide to the right is Clark. Landon Rowell, the senior, under center. 2nd down and 10 from the wing tee. The turn, the handoff, turning the corner is Bowden. Bowden breaks one tackle. Bowden gets inside the 45 to the 44, maybe a little bit more. And on the stop there for the Medomak Valley Panthers, Luke Camber, Jr. made the play.
Nice job. He gained from the 43, so 5.
Yeah, we'll give him 5, 3rd and 5 now. Ball right on the 43-yard line, just underway. First series of the game. Nokomis started at their own 42.
That's a nice job, too. Medomak Valley, the Panthers doing a good job rally tackling because Bowden is a load. Like, if you go with one guy, I got bad news for you. He's probably going to get a few more yards.
One of the best players around for sure, Seth Bowden. Here we go, 3rd down and 5. Rowell under center. He's been under center for every snap so far. Turns, counterplay inside. This is turning the corner, Jeff Carr, and Carr hardly got anything.
Once he got around the corner, there was just nothing there. Maybe a yard.
On the tackle, Walker Simmons, a senior.
Yep.
So Carr got about a yard, and they're going to punt, I believe. And certainly Medomak Valley believes it because they're dropping back 2 safeties. One of them is Gabe Lash, who is very dangerous.
Tell you what, I am impressed by the size, speaking of those safeties.
Also back to return is Jaden Ruiz. Bowden will punt. He'll get rid of it near midfield. Here it is. And a fair catch is called, and it is made there by Gabe Lash. So 1st and 10 for the Medomak Valley offense. They'll begin at their own 12-yard line here with, boy, that clock is some hard to see. What's yours saying?
7:45.
Okay. Because I can't see your screen either.
Oh, well. And we're just making it so it's tough for you to see all around then.
It is a conspiracy.
It is.
Talk about it all the time. All right, here we go. Medomak Valley with the football for the first time today.
I think one of the things that was really interesting is Coach Rogers talked about one of the things they're going to find challenging against this Medomak Valley team. As you saw, Vigu, number 1, who made the fair catch, their receivers are massive.
Wyatt Simmons at quarterback. Boy, has he got a full house in that backfield or what? And we have a whistle. And
conversation between refs here.
Play never even got underway. And
equipment
running off
issue,
the field,
maybe?
perhaps an equipment issue as running off is Josh Martz.
51 coming in.
And Liam Feely is going to come in for whatever reason. As soon as they got lined up, the officials blew the play dead. So coming into play right tackle now, Liam Feely. So here we go with Wyatt Simmons with a full house backfield. And they'll run the football 1st down. It's Ruiz, left side, breaks a tackle, 20, 25, gets to the outside 30, 35 to midfield. Man, he can fly, and he is over midfield, and they will spot him down at the 45-yard line. If that is in fact the case, nope, it's going to be the 42-yard line. So that's a 30-yard pickup.
That'll work. I like that for my first snap of the game on the road.
First snap of the game, Jaden Ruiz, yes, on the road, gains 30. So it is 1st and 10 from the 42. Again, a little confusion here as they lined up. Simmons has one receiver to the left, one receiver to the right, 1st and 10 for Medomak Valley at their own 42. Now we have more of a delay. Now the ball is set. Simmons standing at the 38 in the shotgun. 1st and 10. Direct snap, it's Ruiz again. Ruiz 45, he's at midfield, and he broke another tackle to get the 1st down. He is a quick runner for sure. Very, very water buggery, if you will. Carson Clark made the tackle, but Ruiz,
give him another one.
On 2 runs has gained 42 yards, 32 and 42. 1st and 10 for Medomak Valley. From the 47, why not go to the well again? They do, and he powers up and gets to the 40-yard line. So he is getting gaping holes and breaking off huge chunks of yardage.
They put him down to 42, so what? That's 6? Oh, man, he's slacking off. 30, 10, and then 6. He's getting worse, Mike.
2nd and 4 at the 42-yard line. Medomak Valley's got something going here. Wide to the right side lash. Simmons, they're going to try somebody else for a change, and that somebody else gets outside. And on the ball carry, it's Seamus Pease, and Pease breaks off a big one. He gets to the 30-yard line. He is deeper. No, he is at the 30. So give Pease yardage to the 30.
Was it 12? Give him 12. I think the offensive line is just blowing Nokomis off. I mean, that was the amazing thing with Ruiz. It felt like he got 4 or 5 yards deep before they're finally getting a hand on him.
Simmons waits for his offensive lineman to tie a shoe. Gage Austin ready to roll. 1st and 10. Again, full house backfield, and once again the handoff to Pease, and Pease head down, and Pease down near the 20-yard line. Going to be very close to a first down. I believe it'll be just shy of the first down. So this drive began at the 12, and every play has been a run, and they have been significant runs. And so it will be 2nd down and about a yard for Wyatt Simmons and company. Simmons, there's Pease again. This time he won't go anywhere. Wrapped up and tackled by Roger Leonforte.
Pease stuffed by number 15, Roger.
That good penetration there. Not the first guy getting him, it's the second guy, but still, nice play by Roger Leonforte, like you said, getting that penetration and stopping him from getting anywhere.
So a loss of 3 on the play. It'll be 3rd and 13, a running clock, 5:20 to go in the first. No score, but Medomak Valley has something cooking after Nokomis went 3 and out. Simmons with all kinds of protection in that backfield. Receivers to either side. Here it is, and up the gut, it is big Walker Simmons. He is built like a snowplow. And Simmons plows his way to the first down.
He just lowered his shoulder. He was in there to picks up 6.
So Simmons, a senior, gets the first down, 1st and 10. Medomak Valley rolling here. Logan Vigu, number 0, wide to the left. Wide to the right side, number 1, Gabe Lash. For those of you watching on our video stream. The turn, the handoff, Ruiz. Ruiz bounce outside, and then he gets tied up. And an excellent tackle there made by Nathan Legary.
Yeah, no kidding, because like you said, looked like he was going to be able to bounce that out, and instead Rao hangs on to him, and then someone comes and cleans it up.
Number 15, Roger Leonforte.
So 2nd down and
About 7, right? Because he's on the 15.
I'm going to go with 8. 2nd down and 8. Ball's on the left hash for Wyatt Simmons. Ruiz, the deep man in this sort of power I out of a shotgun formation. That is Gahagan, the big running back. They've got some big boys back there to go along with the speed of Ruiz and Pease, and Gahagan gets a big gainer. And Gahagan down to
the 10.
He's at the 10, so it is 3rd and 2. 3rd down and 2. Medomak Valley, a methodical drive down the field.
The thing to watch out, too, here, obviously, inside the red zone, they've got big receivers that can win jump balls.
Handoff Ruiz. Ruiz off left tackle, stood right up and then slowed down. Did he get it?
I think what the fall forward there, as we look at the mid-state
should be
replay,
a first down.
He had to get 2.
It is a first down.
See where they spotted it. Did he really get all the way to the 5?
He did.
Dang.
So 1st and goal at the 5 for Medomak Valley. They are threatening. Ruiz, the deep back in this shotgun I formation, almost a wishbone-like thing. Simmons to Ruiz. Ruiz, a little bit of room there, plows ahead, and plows ahead for a touchdown. Jaden Ruiz from 5 yards out. And Medomak Valley on their first possession of the game goes 88 yards for the score.
How about that, Mike? He goes 6 for 59 on that drive.
What's the time left?
2:54.
Okay, thank you. So time of that touchdown, 9:06, and they will go for 2. Out of the same formation, they give it to the same guy. Ruiz, left tackle, drives, surges, and he is in for the 2. So Jaden Ruiz did a lot of work on that drive, scores the 5-yard touchdown, scores the 2-point conversion, and with 2:54 left in the first quarter, Medomak Valley scores first. They draw first blood. The score from Nokomis High School, Medomak Valley 7 and Nokomis nothing. You're watching and listening to high school football on The Score.
At Central Maine Community College, we are building things that last. We're investing in technology, new facilities, and offering more degree programs than ever before. You can get the traditional college experience at a fraction of the cost. And for some, it's even free.
Wait, did she just say free?
That's right, free tuition for Maine high school grads from 2020 through 25. Set your goals and find your path at CM. Let's build a future together.
When you're ready to tackle your next building project, no matter how big or small, depend on Hammond Lumber Company for the products and services you need. The knowledgeable staff at Hammond Lumber will be with you every step of the way and keep your project on schedule. From free estimating and project planning to design and drafting services, an extensive product inventory with a wide variety of brands to choose from, and of course, Hammond delivers from any of their locations across Maine and New Hampshire.
All right, Brian Harvey ready to kick it off. He does. Drives it down to the 22-yard line, to the 25, cutting outside, and that's the end of that. And on the return there for Nokomis, it was Atticus Haining, and Haining to the 30-yard line, and that's where they'll start this offensive series. Let me correct myself. Going out to the break, I said 7-0. They got the 2-point conversion. It's 8-0, Medomak Valley. So, Landon Rowell and this Nokomis offense with the ball for the second time in the game. They have watched Medomak Valley go right down the field, about a 6-minute drive, and take the lead here 8-0. Rowell brings him out in the wing tee. Wide to the right side is Carson Clark. Rowell, as always, under center. The turn, the handoff, right side, Bowden. Bowden trying to get around the corner. Did square up a little bit and got to the 35-yard line.
Yeah, nice job. I think it was Ruiz, actually, that went low on him as he turned that corner right when he would want to pick up to that next gear. Ruiz went low, and he had to kind of stiff arm him out of the way and just couldn't get his momentum going.
So give Bowden 5. And it is 2nd down and 5. 2 minutes left, first quarter. It is 8-0, Medomak Valley. Long huddle here for the Warriors. They're going to have to pick up the pace in order to beat the clock. No 10-second signal as of yet, though. There it is. 2nd down and 5. Man goes in motion. That man on the jet sweep gets the football. Turning up is Ross. And not a whole lot there on the bottom of the pile. Logan Vigue for Medomak Valley.
Yeah, Carr got that sweep again. Looked like that was going to be a loss. Nice job of him to get upfield, kind of just fall forward basically, because I think he ended up getting about 4 out of it.
So 3rd and short. 3rd, we'll call it 2. 3rd down and 2 for the Nokomis Warriors. Trailing here 8-0. Landon Rowell sets him down on 3rd and 2. They run it left side, and that should be enough. It sure is. On the carry there, Stephen Ross. So Ross, over left tackle, gets the first down. Move the sticks. It'll be 1st and 10 at the 43. Under a minute to go in the first quarter. Probably time for just one more play.
I'm chuckling because I just think back to your coaching consultation last night ahead of the half when you're in a position like this.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
All right, 1st and 10. No passes as of yet, and we won't get one here. That's a give left side to Stephen Ross, and Ross over the 45 to the 46. Got about 3. It'll be 2nd and 7 with 20 seconds to go. And it's doubtful Nokomis will beat the clock.
I imagine the pace of this game, especially that's what's so interesting about, obviously, these two schools in this division, right, is that both of them play a lot of guys both ways. So when you have two teams that really want to pound the run, being able to do it on offense helps your defense.
A Jaden Ruiz touchdown run of 5 yards. He ran in for the 2, and that's it in the first quarter. Score at the end of 1 from Nokomis High School in Newport. And Medomak Valley 8 and Nokomis 6. You're watching and listening to high school football on The Score.
Looking to begin or further your career in manufacturing and don't know where to start? Mid-State Machine is in need of CNC machinists at our Winslow facility, where we manufacture components for some of the most exciting industries: aerospace, defense, power generation. I'm Jeremy Stanford, manufacturing manager, and I personally want to invite you to come learn about the great pay and benefits Mid-State Machine has to offer. To apply, visit midstateusa.com. That's midstateusa.com, an equal opportunity employer. Come grow with us.
For us, it's a family business that is steeped in tradition. You know, our relationship with Waterville goes back a long ways. Over the years, we've been fortunate enough to grow, and we've been able to grow with the town. We look at the work that we do as something bigger than just the sale of a car or the servicing of an automobile. We're here to be a part of something bigger than just ourselves by giving back to the community with our time and our energy, because it's all about taking care of people.
Mike Violet, A.J. Knight, Tyler Rigney, and Ashley Knight. That's our crew here today at Nokomis Regional High School. There is no name for this football field. We were talking to Simon Elias, the AD, before the game. Asked him, nope. Said we could name it after ourselves. I thought we would call it the Ryan Bell / Cooper Flag field.
The two most famous people to come out of Newport.
Exactly.
Yeah, I agree. That's a good decision by you.
All right, 2nd and 7. The turn, the give to Ross. Ross powers up to midfield, and it sets up a makeable, I guess they're all makeable, but a more easily makeable third down. 3rd down and 4. Ball just shy of the 50. 3rd down and 4. Officially, we'll call it the 49-yard line. Good crowd on hand here in Newport today, the hub of Maine.
And how could you not? I mean, even if you weren't the biggest football fan, just to sit out in this beautiful weather.
September in Maine is a damn fine thing, I can tell you that.
It is lovely out.
3rd down and 4. Nokomis, wide to the right side is Carson Clark. Under center is Rowell. Calling signals. Quick handoff to Ross. He got hit and stood up, and they will not get the first down. Nowhere to go in on the stop. There was Jaden Ruiz, who scored the touchdown in the 2, and now he makes a big tackle on 3rd down. It forces a 4th down, and it forces a Nokomis punt.
Yeah, thus far we've seen both these teams want to do the same thing. The problem is Nokomis has to nickel and dime. We saw the big run plays for Medomak Valley.
Jaden Ruiz back to return along with Gabe Lash, double safeties for Medomak Valley as the clock runs. 10:40 to go in the first. And Seth Bowden will kick. He'll get rid of it near his own 40-yard line. 8-0 Medomak Valley. Snap on the money. Here's the kick. A high wobbler. And a fair catch is called. And Bowden makes the fair catch. Actually, Ruiz makes the fair catch on the far side. And it will be 1st and 10 for Medomak Valley at their own 19-yard line.
Let's see if Nokomis can find a way to get some more consistent penetration here to limit some of those big plays the Panthers got.
Big chunks of yardage on that first series for Medomak Valley as they just methodically ran it right down Nokomis' throat. Every play was a run. We haven't had a pass attempted yet.
By either team.
1st and 10 from the 19. The direct snap goes to Simmons, and they'll power it up the left side. Still going, still chugging. Walker Simmons.
Wow.
I said he was built like a snowplow when he played like one right there. He got 9.
9 on the play.
2nd down and 1.
Simmons.
Yeah.
2nd and 1.
I think if we had a field cam, all you would have heard was
Probably.
He just plowed his way through.
2nd down and 1 at the 28-yard line. Wide to the left side, Josh Blake. And Lash goes wide to the right. Simmons in the gun, surrounded by running backs as usual. Turns, hands off, same guy, Simmons. Simmons powers up and gets the first.
Yeah, I mean, 2nd and 1. I think everybody in the stadium knew where that one was going.
Ride that horse, that's for sure. He's a Clydesdale. And he goes off the field. It is 1st and 10, Medomak Valley. The Panthers, thus far, unstoppable.
Give them a gain of 4 on that one. Like you said, 1st and 10, though, from 31.
Simmons in the gun, 1-1 receiver-wise. One to the left, one to the right. High snap, handled. Pease, he got handled. Flying in and making the tackle there for the Nokomis Warriors was Roger Leon Forte.
That was a heck of a play, like a knife through butter.
He just flew up from his linebacker spot and made a big stop. No gain, 2nd and 10 for the Medomak Valley Panthers. Wyatt Simmons stands in the shotgun. The turn, the handoff, Pease once again got a flag down as Pease gets a first down, but I do believe that they will be calling this back. This will be the first penalty of the game. As Seamus Pease, the junior, got the first, but they're going to back it up. Let's see what the call is here from official Doug Ferguson.
Looks like they're pointing the Panthers' way.
Our referee today.
Seth Bowden on the tackle for Nokomis.
All right, here's the call.
Chop block.
Okay, we can almost hear him.
Yeah. I'm glad I could because I would, off the top of my head, I don't remember what that is.
You called it right, AJ. It's a 15-yard penalty, too.
I heard him, so credit to him because he projected loud enough for me to hear. But that's a big one. Like you said, that's 15, so now you're staring at 1st and 25.
So a chop block called on Medomak Valley. That sets them back 15.
And now they're, 1st and 25 from their 15.
Yeah, they are wicked backed up. 1st and 25. Hasn't seemed to bother them, though, no matter what the situation
I'm
here today.
incorrect. It's 2nd down. I forgot there was no gain on that run.
2nd and 25 from the gun. Ruiz bounces outside. He's got great speed. Ruiz over the 25 to the 26. And he gets upended. That is there. So that gets some of it back. And it will set up a 3rd down and about 15.
Yeah. Looks like he got about 10.
8-0, Medomak Valley. 8:05 left in the first half. All right, Simmons has the play.
Hey, Nokomis, this is so big because obviously, to this point, we haven't seen a pass, and so you get a chance here to get some decent field position.
On 3rd and 15, Simmons in the gun. You're going to stick on the ground, the handoff, and up the middle, it's Jaden Ruiz, and he gets toppled over at what looks to be near the original line of scrimmage.
Yeah, maybe one more, Mike. Maybe the original line of scrimmage plus 1.
Ruiz on the carry.
Not enough, though, and they're going to punt.
4th down and 10.
So on 4th and 10, Seth Bowden will punt. Double safeties back for Nokomis. Check that. It's Lash punting. High wobbler. And they'll just let it go. And it goes out of bounds. And it's out of bounds at the 39.
Punt is out of bounds. Nokomis will take over.
So Bowden did punt, and that is out at the 39.
1st and 10.
So good field position here for Nokomis. Trailing 8-0, 1st and 10 from their own 39.
Yeah, and the chop block sets the Medomak Valley rushing attack, which was really seemingly taking care of some business back, and gives Nokomis a chance to tie this one up after kind of just slogging through the first quarter and a half here thus far.
This game moving rapidly. 7:05 left to go in the first half. 8-0, Medomak Valley has played sturdy defense and pound the ball offense. 1st and 10 for Landon Rowell. As one receiver to the right, that's Carson Clark. Rowell rolling, looking, firing in the flat. It's caught there, curling out of bounds.
Pass is complete.
For the Nokomis Warriors is Clark.
Clark.
Carson Clark with the first reception on the first pass attempt of the game, a short gain
Brings up 2nd down
of
and
just
7
about
for the
3.
Warriors.
Something there just to get some movement and just give the Panthers something else to think about. See if you can get them defense to maybe spread out just a smidge more.
7 minutes to go in the first half. 8-0 Medomak Valley wide to the left side. Clark Rowell under center. Rowell handoff left side. This is Bowden. Bowden turns the corner, and Bowden gets up near midfield.
Tell you what, that was a shoestring tackle from being a really big game. Credit to Ruiz, actually, is the one that snagged him.
Boy, Ruiz is really, really quick, whether it's on offense or defense. This is a first down. They stop the clock to move the sticks. So Nokomis with a first down, 1st and 10. And we'll call it the 49. That's exactly where it is.
Good thing you called it that.
Yeah, I got it right. 1st and 10. Nothing gets by me. 1st and 10 from the 49. 6.5 to go in the first half. 8-zip. Medomak Valley in the lead. Wide to the right side is Clark. Rowell from the wing tee. Looking at a 4-2-5 defense. Quick pitch to the right side, Bowden. Bowden has room. He is to the 45, and he's down to the 39-yard line. That is very close to a first down. In fact, it should be a first down. We have a man down as well, and that is Walker Simmons.
Flag also, Mike.
Seamus Pease on the tackle.
And a flag, and we have offsides on the offense.
I think it was actually chop block.
Another chop?
I believe that's what it was. See, double check, because if it is, it should be 15, obviously.
It's a chop block. You got it.
All right. So both teams now guilty. And for Nokomis, they have yet to – that was their biggest play thus far. And so, unfortunately for them, now they're really behind the sticks, even though it's first down.
So 2 chop blocks. I haven't seen one called all year, one on each team. And it is going to be first down and a lot. Let's see, 10.
I think 25, right?
Close.
Oh, no, you're correct.
Line of scrimmage is the 34.
And
so 1st and 25-ish for Landon Rowell. And this Nokomis offense. Sweep right side to Bowden. Nothing there. Jukes to the outside. Tries to turn upfield. Nice juke there. 40. Still going. He goes down hard. And he's to the 43 and a flag thrown into the pile.
Bowden on the carry.
Now, that one I wouldn't be surprised to see if that was a face smash just because of Bowden not going down.
You are Nostradamus, baby.
And that's what those big, brutal attacks. So he picks up. He got all the way up to the 45. So he got 11.
And he'll tack on. Question is, will it be 5?
Or 15?
5 it is.
5 it is.
So 5-yard penalty for a face mask, and all of a sudden.
I was wrong. I thought he got 11. They just didn't move the ball yet. That is my bad. So because they were at the 34, ball is now down at the 48. So he got 9, and then they added 5.
So 2nd and 11.
2nd down and 11.
2nd down and 11. Carson Clark wide to the right side. Bowden, the deep back here in this wing tee. 2nd and 11. Turn, inside handoff, bouncing to the outside Carr. Nothing there. All over it was Seamus Pease shooting up from the secondary, powered by his hair. Look at the moss on Seamus Pease.
Tell you what, he didn't have an NIL deal yet with Head and Shoulders, and he's about the only guy with hair like that doesn't.
You know, Patrick Mahomes, Troy Polamalu.
That's what I'm saying.
He's got to get a deal. NIL, get Greg Lynn going on this.
That's what I was saying.
2nd down and 12. Actually, a loss of a yard there on the great tackle by Seamus Pease, a junior, as the sun reappears.
Should be 3rd down, though, right? Because they just replayed. Yeah, they replayed 1st down. That was 2nd down, right?
5 minutes or so. I can't see the clock left. I think it just went under 5.
Yeah, it is. You were correct.
Yeah, it should be 3rd down, I believe. Quick handoff inside, and Ross just to the 50-yard line. Well, they're not changing it on the field.
I don't understand why it wouldn't be 3rd.
So that was 2nd down. Now this is 3rd down. 3rd and 9 as Ross got about 3. So 3rd down and 9, ball right at midfield. 8-0 Medomak Valley. Panthers scored on their first drive of the game. And it's been quiet scoring-wise ever since. Coming up at halftime, aside from the halftime stats, all brought to you by Hammond Lumber Company, scores from last night and any partials from today. here in week 2 of the high school football season. We had our big Coney-Lawrence matchup last night. All the highlights of that, and of course the entire game on our YouTube channel at Central Maine Sports. Here's Bowden in trouble, gets away from that, flips it down, and it is caught. A circus catch down there. Seth Bowden just stopped short of the line of scrimmage. That's the first pass attempt of the game by Nokomis. It comes from a running back, Seth Bowden, and it gets him a first down. Third pass of the game, right?
Second, okay.
My bad.
By the way, I think they were set up in punt formation, Mike. I believe, despite them not changing the field, because that absolutely was fourth down.
Okay.
Because there's no way it wasn't. They didn't reset the sticks. Either way, it's a pass play good for, 13?
13 indeed. 1st and 10 here from the 37. The handoff outside Bowden. Bowden bounces to the outside, strung out nicely by the Nokomis defense. And finally, Ruiz put him out of bounds. And now we got a flag down, or by the Medomak Valley defense, which Ruiz represents. But a flag was thrown just as Bowden went out of bounds.
Like a late hit out of bounds on Medomak.
That's what it is, a personal foul. So they'll tack on more, and things looking good here for the Medomak Valley Panthers. That's a 15-yard penalty.
Nokomis at the 19-yard line.
So Nokomis with a 1st and 10 at the 19. 3:45 left first half. Warriors down 8-0.
Just like that, Medomak Valley's racked up 35 penalty yards, and they've been big ones.
Yeah, they've hurt. Significant penalties. Wide to the right side is Carson Clark. Man goes in motion. Hand off to Ross. Ross submarines down to the 15, maybe the 14. See when they unpile things. They'll spot the ball right at the 15-yard line.
Ross on the carry for Nokomis.
So a gain of about 4, 2nd down and 6. We have a running clock, 3:25
Second down and 6.
left in the first half.
When you only have 2 pass plays, both of them completions, by the way, the clock gets moving fast.
2 for 2, that's a pretty good percentage.
Quarterback controversy, each of them has a completion.
2nd down and 6. Nokomis in the red zone for the first time today. Carson Clark wide to the left. Handoff Ross. Ross behind his offensive lineman Bentley Lane, who pulled out of there. And the tackle made by Donnie Havner.
That one, just get behind the convoy and turn your legs.
He made it to the 11.
Number 74, Donnie Havner.
Give him 4 more.
So 3rd and 2.
3rd down and 2 for the Warriors.
Important, too, Mike, because for Nokomis, right, if you're not in a hurry here, you're looking, obviously, for at least the equalizing touchdown. I don't know if they'll go for 2, but you can make it so Medomak Valley doesn't have any time to work with.
All right, the turn by the quarterback, Rowell, and he handed it off to Bowden, and Bowden stuffed. And again on the tackle, 74, Donnie Havner.
Bowden on the carry, spun down.
Donnie Havner with a couple of big tackles on Seth Bowden here the last 2 plays. So 4th.
He got a yard out of it.
And about a yard.
But it's about a yard.
So here is the biggest play of the first half right here with Medomak Valley up 8-0. 4th and about a yard. Bowden the deep back here in this offset formation. Ross is the other back of the backfield, quarterback keeper, and plowing ahead is Landon Rowell. Looks like he got enough. They will stop the clock, unpile, and call it a first down. So it is goal to go for the Warriors with 1:40 left in the half. 1st and goal. Line of scrimmage looks to be the 7.
The 8-yard line.
8.
He says 8. All right, so 1st and goal from the 8. Ball on the left hash. So the wide side, the right side. That's where Carson Clark is set up. The turn. The handoff just barely getting into the hands of Stephen Ross. The ball and the tackler got there at about the same time. And now Nokomis will take timeout. A timeout on the field with...
Ross, met in the hole by Havinger.
I can't tell what that is. We about, I think, 1:11.
Okay, thank you. 1:11 left in the first half.
It's tough to see that
I
score.
can't see it.
That's what ours
8-0
got.
Medomak Valley. Quick timeout. We'll be back right after this on The Score.
For the safety of you and your family, 201 Tire Battery and Service on Riverside Drive in Vassalboro offers only the best and most reliable tires and batteries, including used batteries for your ride, cars, motorcycles, and more. And tires for everything. Tractors, lawnmowers, your car and truck, custom rims? Yup, of course. Open Monday through Thursday, 7:30 until 5, Friday till 3. Pet friendly with free battery testing and complimentary ice cream. 201 Tire Battery and Service on the Augusta-Vassalboro line.
Local sports on The Score, always brought to you by Central Maine Community College in Auburn. With over 40 academic degrees and programs to choose from, you can always find your passion. Your future begins here at cmcc.edu.
That one,
the Nokomis timeout.
That one was the big 74. As I tell you, we had to went to timeout as we double checked the clock. But 74 again for Medomak Valley in on that. It was
Donnie
a loss of 3. So you get second and goal here from the 11.
Second down and goal from the 11-yard line for the Nokomis Warriors. Bowden flanked out to the left, the throw right side, and it's incomplete by Landon Rowell. Intended out there in the flat for Clark. Carson Clark really nowhere near him, so incomplete.
There's a little confusion there. Clark, I think, is that went way over his head, looked back, and Rowell kind of threw his hands up. I think he was expected something different.
Third down and goal. That stopped the clock, of course.
And that puts you in a tough spot, obviously, with the 11 yards. How can you do it in 2 runs? Now you don't get the completion. Now you've got to pick it all up potentially, or we still got 4th down. But
Jeff Carr wide to the left side, wide to the right. Carson Clark in the shotgun is Rowell. Rowell running for his life. Rowell flips it, end zone, tip and caught! Noah Holden with the tipped ball catch. It looked like it had a chance to get picked off, went off the hands of a defender, and leaping up was Noah Holden to haul it in, the senior tight end, and it's 8-6.
How about that? And that was actually, Mike, they had Bowden run that. As you'll take a look, we got a player down, couldn't see the number, but we'll take a look at the touchdown one more time. Bowden gets the direct snap, floats it up there. He's looking for Ross, who got kind of hammered on that, but looked like he was going to be picked. But right place, right time. Talk about your accidental offense.
That was from what yard line, the 11 or 12?
The 11.
So an 11-yard pass from Bowden to Noah Holden. And we have a man down here for the Medomak Valley Panthers. So an injury timeout, 58 seconds left in the first half. Nokomis has just scored.
Oh, sitting up,
all right.
Trying to see who it is. I wonder if it was I was just going to say, I wonder if we'll take a look at the Mid-State Machine replay. You're not going to see necessarily, but I wonder if it was that defender who couldn't catch his number. I think Vigu maybe, who just kind of came down and landed hard.
So that drive began at the 39-yard line, so a 61-yard drive for the score.
And it was Vigu who I think was playing defense on that, and I think came down hard. Lash.
Yep, Gabe Lash, who's a significant player for the Medomak Valley Panthers. So he is up slowly walking off the field. So 8-6, and Seth Bowden to Noah Holden. Bowden does a lot of things, including being a running back who throws the ball.
How about that? He's 2 for 2. 2 for 2, 24 yards and a tutty.
That's a pretty good quarterback rating.
Now, I know what your answer is, but this is going to be the interesting question because it looks like the answer is going to be yes, that Nokomis is going to chase these points.
I would too here. And I don't think they've got a kicker either.
And that's always the question. We have obviously haven't, this being their first touchdown, we haven't seen.
Landon Rowell.
They got Bowden in the deep.
Bowden again is in the Wildcat. Direct snap to Seth Bowden. Bowden looking to pound in. Bowden is not in. He did not get in. Bowden could not find a big enough hole to get in, so the 2-point run is denied. 58 seconds left in the first half. The score, Medomak Valley 8, Nokomis 6. You're watching and listening to high school football on The Score.
Raising money for our cause, supporting our neighbors, helping to recognize those that should be recognized, providing educational opportunities, working together to make someone's day just a bit brighter. Our employees enjoy being a part of making our communities a better place to live and work. Skowhegan Savings Bank.
At Haight Chevrolet in Skowhegan, our family is here for your family. And our family has been providing affordable, reliable transportation to families in central and western Maine for 113 years. You don't have that kind of longevity in the car business without building strong, trusting relationships with customers from one generation to the next. Whether you're looking for a new or pre-owned, financing, or special incentives, your shopping experience is always stress-free at Haight Chevy. Haight Chevrolet on Madison Avenue as you turn into Skowhegan. You'll also find the Haight family of dealerships in Madison and Farmington.
All right, back here live, a short kick. I don't think it was an intentional short kick, but the return for Medomak Valley by Gabe Jones, who was an up man, caught the ball at the 40-yard line and returned it to the 48-yard line. So great field position here for Medomak Valley with 52 seconds left.
Yeah. Medomak Valley has all 3 timeouts also.
So
and we'll see.
We saw what happened at the end of the half last night in Augusta.
Yeah. And we'll see. Looks like Lash is back out there. Oh, there's a flag. Oh, they broke the huddle with 12.
12 men on the defense.
Yep.
On the offense, excuse me.
They broke the huddle with 12.
Back up Medomak, 5 yards.
So too many men on the field.
Puts him back at the 43. Let's say Lash is back out there on offense. Let's say so if the Panthers can get down close enough, again, their wide receivers are big, so you can throw up a jump ball.
Yeah, and Lash is one of them. He's wide to the right.
He's huge.
Wyatt Simmons in the gun. Now breaking formation is Logan Vigu. He's wide left. They're going to go on the ground. Ruiz. Jaden Ruiz grabbed from behind, and nothing there on the tackle was Landon Rowell. And timeout is taken very quickly, and a flag down too.
Face mask against Nokomis.
So that'll help the cause from Medomak Valley. So each team has committed penalties that have allowed drives to stay alive or extended drives.
Oh, and this is the 15 one, yeah. Which it was first at 15, and I think Ruiz fell down at the 45, and they put him down at the 40. So he gained 5. Or excuse me, he gained 2, and then it was a 15-yard variety.
So first and 10 from the 20. Direct snap to Simmons. Simmons hands off to Ruiz, and Ruiz to the 35-yard line. Ball came out right at the end there, and a pig pile. Let's see who came up with it, and it is a Nokomis fumble recovery. Big turnover there by Medomak Valley. They had a golden opportunity to extend their lead here in the final minute. Instead, a fumble, and it's recovered by Nokomis.
This one a little bit different than last night with them in plus territory, but ironically enough, that was a difference.
Unbelievable.
The game last night.
So Nokomis first and 10 from their own 39. What are they going to do? Here in the final minute, they lead 8-6. Last night it was Lawrence ahead 14-7. And then all of a sudden,
they got the Demons deep play.
It was an absolute rout. All right, from the shotgun, direct snap, drifting over left side, firing it downfield is Rowell, and it's caught. It is caught at the 30. On the catch there was Jeff Carr. Carr made the play, 27 seconds. And he got out of bounds. That'll stop the clock.
That's Bowden again, Mike.
Is Bowden in the shotgun?
Yeah, Bowden chucked that one.
Okay. So Seth Bowden with the completion to Carr.
11. 30 yards.
All right, he's going to be in the shotgun again. So Bowden is the quarterback. Landon Rowell, actually the quarterback, is wing left. Flings it right side. Caught? No. Dropped by Carson Clark, and it's probably just as well because he was going to be crushed and the clock would stay rolling.
Yeah, you're going to have to make a Herculean effort, I think, to make anything out of that, and then you're sitting there probably
23 seconds?
Yes.
Second down and 10.
So 2nd and 10 from the 31-yard line. 8-6, Medomak Valley in the lead. Things have gotten interesting here in the final minute. Wide to the right side is Carr. Bowden again in the shotgun. Drifts over to the right side. Now scrambles. Bowden looking. Flag is down. Flings it downfield. Oh, it is caught down there by Ross. But we had a flag in the backfield, and I believe it's going to be holding on the offense. In fact, it is. So the completion will be wiped out.
Against Nokomis.
And as Bowden was scrambling, somebody grabbed somebody.
That was a heck of a catch there by Ross.
Boy, we've had a weekend of circus catches.
That is factual. And then Coney last night had 2 touchdowns dropped. We had a little bit of everything.
So that winds the clock down to 13?
12 seconds.
12, okay. So the yardage marked off.
Yep,
and
they lose 10.
It's at the 40-yard line now. 40-yard line of Medomak Valley. 2nd down and probably 22, 23, something like that.
I'm trying to see where the original line of scrimmage is. I think it was just a straight 10.
All right, again, it's Bowden back in the shotgun. And he is back, like way back.
Yeah, he takes deep snaps.
A couple of steps up now. And a whistle and too much time taken or timeout? It is
I think
a
they got
timeout.
the timeout in.
All right, we'll take 1-2 very quickly. Final seconds here, 12, in fact, of the first half. Score, Medomak Valley 8, Nokomis 6. Back with the rest of the first half, what there is of it, after this.
Discover the printing experience you've been searching for at SBS Carbon Copy on 54 Main Street in Waterville. Tired of getting lost in big box stores? Whether you need unique business cards or large format printing up to 44 inches wide, customized invitations that scream you, we've got it all. Our team is here to print, copy, or scan with a smile. Fast, affordable, and with a touch of personality. Don't settle for ordinary. Dash over to mainprintingservices.com where printing's personal, not puzzling.
Central Maine Community College, your future is our priority.
I'm going to be a preschool teacher,
an HVAC technician,
pediatric nurse.
Whether your college journey is starting here,
I'm going to be an architect,
physical therapist,
I'm going to be a lawyer,
or we're a stop along the way.
I'm going to be a doctor,
a machinist.
Honestly, not 100% sure yet.
With over 40 programs,
I'm going to be a graphic designer,
an athletic trainer.
There is something for everyone.
CMCC.
Your future starts here.
All right, 2nd down and long, and when I say long, I mean very long. Landon Rowell back under center here with 12 seconds to go in the half. The turn, he's going to throw it. He flips it in the flat. It is caught there by Ross. Ross to the outside, keeps his footing, good balance, and gets upended at about the 45-yard line on the stop there. Josh Blake.
See where they put him out. I think they got about the penalty yardage.
Timeout is called. We'll stay right here.
Yeah, no surprise there.
Coming up at the half, we will recap the first half, scores and highlights from last night and today, scores, and whatever games are being played this afternoon. Most teams played last night, few games today.
I mean, I think I'm a little bit biased, but I think the best game of the night, you can just go back and watch on Central Maine Sports right now, totally free, because we had it last night.
Yeah, I mean, it was a 42-21 game, but it was a very entertaining, interesting game to watch live and certainly watch now. Again, go to our YouTube channel at Central Maine Sports, and you can find it there. Please go subscribe. Click the notifications bell.
Yeah, and you should do that because as we talk about last night's game, don't think that Mike and I are just out working football games Friday and Saturday. We get around during the week covering high school sports.
We do, and we've got another trip in this area coming up on Monday. We'll tell you about our schedule coming up as well. We're going to be just down the road in Pittsfield.
I heard you're pretty popular in Pittsfield.
Why not? Why wouldn't we be?
I heard you specifically.
Seth Bowden in shotgun formation, and he is a full 7 yards back. Landon Rowell, wing left, the normal quarterback. Bowden back to throw. Grips it, fires. Downfield, it's a jump ball, and almost coming down with it there was Josh Blake. And that has run out the first half.
I think there's, it looks like it. Yes, they threw up a jump ball. Good call.
Okay, so I can't see, literally cannot see what's on the clock. So that is the official end of the first half. Each team with a touchdown. The difference, a 2-point conversion by the Mountain Valley. Medomak Valley. Medomak Valley nowhere near Mountain Valley. The score at halftime, Medomak Valley 8 and Nokomis 6. You're watching and listening to high school football on the place for local sports, The Score.
Notice the price of gas and oil lately? Thinking about a pellet stove? Pellets are a renewable resource that are economical, and pellet stoves don't have to be ugly or loud. Come talk to us at Somerset Stone & Stove. Let us explain why now is the best time to have your pellet stove installed. Wouldn't you love to have a gas stove or fireplace designed for your home? Let Somerset Stone & Stove design and install a Regency gas stove or fireplace that is just right for you. Let us customize your Regency gas stove or fireplace while you enjoy the beauty and warmth. Visit Somerset Stone & Stove in Oakland.
Manchester Motors is your official Coyote tractor dealer. If you work the land, you just got to be a jack-of-all-trades type. There's just too much to do. So if you got to be a welder or a farmer or a ditch digger, that's just who you are that day. Then tomorrow, you can be somebody else. Find your Coyote tractor at Manchester Motors, 1031 Western Avenue, Manchester.
Casella Waste. You see their trucks everywhere all the time. That's because they're out taking care of customers like you. Roll-off dumpsters, they've got them 15 to 50 yards. And they're in your neighborhood picking up the trash so you don't have to worry about it. Weekly, bi-weekly, or monthly from 2 to 10 yards. Casella Waste will also deliver portable toilets when and where you need them. And they offer septic services. Call to learn more about Casella Waste. 872-8257, 872-8257 for Casella Waste.
Over 30 years ago, Paul and John A. Bowen set out on a mission to help aging Mainers stay in their own homes. Assistance Plus grew from their passion, dedication, and integrity where clients come first. Today, Assistance Plus serves not only the elderly, but clients with developmental and behavioral health challenges. Assistance Plus is here for you today and through all points of your life.
Whittemore & Sons, your Coyote tractor dealer. Dependable sales and service for over 50 years. We are located on the Waterville Road in Skowhegan. Sales and service by a family who cares.
Is it time for an auto loan? The team at Connected Credit Union will focus on an affordable monthly payment to fit your budget, while offering you a low rate and great service. Give our loan team a try for your next auto purchase. The added convenience of applying online or using our mobile app is just one more way Connected Credit Union makes your financing easy. Get connected, stay connected. Federally insured by the NCUA, member eligibility required.
I'm Drew.
I'm Jeremy.
We are JDH3 Designs.
We're a Maine family offering laser engraving of just about anything and custom apparel. We love to work with other local businesses as well as people within the community to bring your design ideas to life.
JDH3 Designs. Visit their website at jdh3designs.com and like them on Facebook. JDH3 Designs. They customize just about anything.
At Central Maine Community College, we are building things that last. We're investing in technology, new facilities, and offering more degree programs than ever before. You can get the traditional college experience at a fraction of the cost, and for some, it's even free.
Wait, did she just say free?
That's right, free tuition for Maine high school grads from 2020 through 25. Set your goals and find your path at CM. Let's build a future together.
When you're ready to tackle your next building project, no matter how big or small, depend on Hammond Lumber Company for the products and services you need. The knowledgeable staff at Hammond Lumber will be with you every step of the way and keep your project on schedule. From free estimating and project planning to design and drafting services, an extensive product inventory with a wide variety of brands to choose from, and of course, Hammond delivers from any of their locations across Maine and New Hampshire. Hammond Lumber Company, your building project partner.
Looking to begin or further your career in manufacturing and don't know where to start? Mid-State Machine is in need of CNC machinists at our Winslow facility, where we manufacture components for some of the most exciting industries: aerospace, defense, power generation. I'm Jeremy Stanford, manufacturing manager, and I personally want to invite you to come learn about the great pay and benefits Mid-State Machine has to offer. To apply, visit midstateusa.com. That's midstateusa.com, an equal opportunity employer. Come grow with us.
Mike Violet and AJ Knight and our score crew back here live in Newport, where the Nokomis Warriors trail the Medomak Valley Panthers by a score of 8-6 here at halftime, which is brought to you by Hammond Lumber Company, serving Maine and New Hampshire from 22 locations, your building project partner, hammondlumber.com. Last night was Autism Awareness Night at Coney High School. AJ's got his shirt on as well. We still have our shirts. And I had a text exchange with Coach B.L. Lippert this morning. They had 1,000 T-shirts made. All of them have sold.
Oh, that's awesome.
$20 a piece. They literally are out of T-shirts. I asked him this morning where people could still get them. He said, we are completely sold out. So that is great news. 100% of the money that is raised for the cause of autism awareness and autism in general from this particular standpoint goes to autism. It doesn't go, there's no administrative cost, nobody's taking a cut. It's going right to the cause to help. So again, just to draw attention to it because it's Autism Awareness Night, be aware of it and try to do what you can. If you can buy a T-shirt somewhere or help in some way, whether it's financially or giving your time, just be aware of it.
On top of that, obviously we talked about it in the game last night, which you can find always free, everything we cover, Central Maine Sports. But you also, if you just go to the interview playlist, you can just find the interview by itself of the story that was done on Lippert. And, of course, you talked to him on the opening drive on Friday. That is all up on our YouTube page, Central Maine Sports. So if you're like, what the heck are you guys talking about? There's the interview that you did with Coach Lippert that explains it.
Coach Lippert and his wife have a son, Lincoln, who's 7, who has autism, and they are dedicated to trying to make his life better, doing so many things, one of them having this Autism Awareness Night, and many of you helped out by being good people and buying, not being dinks, and buying a T-shirt. So good on you on Autism Awareness Night. Here at the half in Newport this afternoon, it's the Medomak Valley Panthers 8 and the Nokomis Warriors 6, and really a battle of two teams predominantly committed to running the football. We've had a lot of running of the football today, and 2 touchdowns, one for each side. Jaden Ruiz scored the touchdown for Medomak Valley. That came after an 88-yard drive.
Yeah, which he got started right here with 30 yards.
He had 30 of it right here. I think he had 30, then 12, and then 6 after that. He ends up scoring on a 5-yard touchdown run at 9:06 of the first quarter, and then ran it in for the 2. And it was 8-0 at that point, again culminating in an 88-yard drive by the Medomak Valley Panthers. And then in the second quarter, finally the Nokomis Warriors scored. They scored on a 61-yard drive. Go ahead, AJ.
I was just say, starting right here with this fake punt, as Bowden looks like he's going to take off. Nice job minding the line of scrimmage as he finds the actual QB, Landon Rowell, for that one. And then talk about luck.
That was luck right there. Bowden's pass tipped right into the hands of Noah Holden, the tight end, and it finishes off the drive. Then they tried for 2. Bowden's attempt to run in was no good. And so that came with 58 seconds left in the first half. So 8-6, the difference is a 2-point conversion. So now if you're Nokomis, you got to try to chase that. But I think realistically, it's incumbent upon them here in the second half to shut down this rushing offense of Medomak Valley and just do what they do, which is basically play close to the best football. There's nothing fancy here. They're running the wing tee. They're going to run the ball. I don't think we're going to see them, even though Bowden did start taking wildcat snaps and did start throwing the ball around. He obviously had a touchdown pass, but this is still a team committed to running, and that's what they're going to try to do.
Yeah, I mean, the last highlight you saw there, after you saw the touchdown pass, the failed 2-point conversion, Ruiz fumbled the ball, and I think in the first half, Nokomis has to take it as a win because Medomak Valley got a clipping penalty that made it 1st and 25 for them. Or I think it was 2nd 25, excuse me, because they had a no gain on first down. That stopped a drive. They had the fumble loss at the end of half. Nokomis got a penalty of their own that kind of stalled out, so they ended up throwing a jump ball that's no good. But Medomak Valley's mistakes made it so that they couldn't extend the lead. And then for Nokomis, the Bowden Wildcat snaps gave them a little bit of juice. Can they find some more in that second half? Because their problem early on was they were just trying to get first downs running for 3 yards at a time, and eventually Medomak Valley would get a negative play, and next thing you know, they're not to midfield, it's 4th down, and they're punting. They're just not getting those chunk plays. So that'll be curious to see if Medomak Valley cleans up the mistakes. I think they had the bigger plays. Nokomis, can they find some bigger plays?
8-6, Medomak Valley in front. Let's look at the scoreboard from last night, again in no particular order. First of all, we'll start with our game. Coney beating Lawrence 42-21. The Rams go to 2-0. Lawrence is 1-1. Bonnie Eagle all over Oxford Hills 27-10. Big win for Kevin Cooper. Cape Elizabeth over Poland 14-7. Deering bombed Biddeford 56-7. Brendan Scully, Mesalonsky guy, has got that program turned around in Portland. Falmouth over Skowhegan. Falmouth has pitched 2 shutouts so far. They won 46-0 last night. Foxcroft Academy beat Oceanside 30-14. Freiburg Academy over York 33-20. Mount Blue lost to Gardner in overtime 14-7. A real grinder there.
Yeah.
8-man football. Listen to this score. Grey New Gloucester beat Sacabee Valley 65-26.
Yowza.
Also an 8-man ball. Waterville took it on the chin last night. Greeley shut him out 56-0. Back to 11-man football. Kennebunk over Gorham 30-14. Leavitt bounces back. They found their mojo. They beat Brunswick, back playing 11-man football after playing 8 and not playing for 1 year. They won last night. Leavitt did 42-0. So Mike Hathaway gets his first win of the season. Mattanock Academy over Belfast 47-36. MCI wins. We saw them last week. Got hammered by Winslow. They beat Old Town last night 21-12. Mesalonsky and Herman, a wing dinger. Mesalonsky won it by 1, 35-34. The Eagles can score. We know that. Can they defend? That's going to be the big issue.
Yeah, I mean, that's what we saw. The Coney pushed him around, but then we saw Coney push Lawrence around, so maybe it's just Coney.
Mountain Valley over Maranacook 42-6. Mount Ararat beat Lake Region 30-20. Noble over EL 43-8. Old Orchard Beach beat Morse 58-12. Orono over MDI 46-6. Portland beat Windham. I mean, that was a big win for Portland, 29-7. South Portland over Bangor 42-6 in Class A. Back down to Class B. Stearns over Dexter 54-6. Washington Academy beat St. John Valley. That's way up there. Final 54-22. Wells back in the other direction over Freeport, 28-6. Winslow blew out Madison in Madison, 52-7. And Winthrop beat Lisbon 56-14.
Tell you what, Black Raiders, kind of our second home away from home, with them playing a lot of Saturday afternoon football, makes it easy for us to get them in. I think, again, I talked about it last week. We had the MCI game. People, I think, write off very much a little bit last year, them losing their quarterback early because they just don't throw the ball, and just saying, well, that's not it doesn't factor in. I think you can see this year they got a lot more experience on their offensive and defensive lines, which is a big key. But I think you could see with Parmelo back how that offense has rolled to start the season.
Halftime brought to you by Hammond Lumber Company, serving Maine and New Hampshire from 22 locations. Your building project partner online at hammondlumber.com. Medomak Valley 8, Nokomis 6. Second half next on The Score.
For us, it's a family business that is steeped in tradition. You know, our relationship with Waterville goes back a long way. Over the years, we've been fortunate enough to grow, and we've been able to grow with the town. We look at the work that we do as something bigger than just the sale of a car or the servicing of an automobile. We're here to be a part of something bigger than just ourselves by giving back to the community with our time and our energy, because it's all about taking care of people.
For the safety of you and your family, 201 Tire Battery and Service on Riverside Drive in Vassalboro offers only the best and most reliable tires and batteries, including used batteries for your ride, cars, motorcycles, and more. And tires for everything. Tractors, lawnmowers, your car and truck, custom rims? Yup, of course. Open Monday through Thursday, 7:30 until 5, Friday till 3. Pet friendly with free battery testing and complimentary ice cream. 201 Tire Battery and Service on the Augusta-Vassalboro line.
Raising money for our cause, supporting our neighbors, helping to recognize those that should be recognized, providing educational opportunities, working together to make someone's day just a bit brighter. Our employees enjoy being a part of making our communities a better place to live and work. Skowhegan Savings Bank.
At Haight Chevrolet in Skowhegan, our family is here for your family. And our family has been providing affordable, reliable transportation to families in central and western Maine for 113 years. You don't have that kind of longevity in the car business without building strong, trusting relationships with customers from one generation to the next. Whether you're looking for a new or pre-owned, financing, or special incentives, your shopping experience is always stress-free at Haight Chevy. Haight Chevrolet on Madison Avenue as you turn into Skowhegan. You'll also find the Haight family of dealerships in Madison and Farmington.
Discover the printing experience you've been searching for at SBS Carbon Copy on 54 Main Street in Waterville. Tired of getting lost in big box stores? Whether you need unique business cards or large format printing up to 44 inches wide, customized invitations that scream you, we've got it all. Our team is here to print, copy, or scan with a smile. Fast, affordable, and with a touch of personality. Don't settle for ordinary. Dash over to mainprintingservices.com where printing's personal, not puzzling.
Central Maine Community College, your future is our priority.
I'm going to be a preschool teacher.
An HVAC technician.
Pediatric nurse.
Whether your college journey is starting here,
I'm going to be an architect.
Physical therapist.
I'm going to be a lawyer.
or we're a stop along the way.
I'm going to be a doctor.
A machinist.
Honestly, not 100% sure yet.
With over 40 programs,
I'm going to be a graphic designer.
An athletic trainer.
There is something for everyone.
CMCC.
Your future starts here.
The Score is the place for local sports. Busy schedule next week. Monday, we're in Pittsfield, Coney at MCI Field Hockey. That's a 4 o'clock start. Tuesday, we go to Skowhegan, Mount Ararat at Skowhegan Field Hockey. That's a 4 o'clock start.
That's going to be a good one, too.
Then, on Wednesday, we go to Coney, under the lights, Gardner at Coney and Field Hockey. That's at 7 o'clock. Thursday, Waterville, Erskine Academy, boys soccer, 3:30. The weekend of football, Lawrence at Skowhegan, Friday night at 7. Foxcroft Academy at Winslow, Saturday afternoon at 1. The entire schedule always at centralmainsports.com, 1160thescore.com, and on the Score's Facebook page.
We got you. We're all over the place. And you know it's really easy, too? If you subscribe to our YouTube and you hit the bell for notifications, every time we go live, you get a notification. Hey, Central Maine Sports is broadcasting something.
Jaden Ruiz and Seamus Pease are ready to go live. They are standing at the 25-yard line here, awaiting the kickoff from Seth Bowden. Here we go, foot into ball. It's a very short kick. Neither of those guys will get anywhere near it. It is an up-man taken.
That was I think that
Walker
was Mr.
Simmons.
Say Mr. Snowplow.
Walker Simmons didn't get a chance to do any snow plowing there because he got right on that. And again, short kicks. Whether they're by design or otherwise, to me, have really, really put teams at a disadvantage this year.
Couple numbers for you real quick, Mike. Ruiz for Medomak Valley, 10 rushes, 81 yards. He's got a score, and he lost a fumble. The rest of the team, 8 rushes, 41 yards, 4 penalties for 40 yards, the key stats. I'll get you Nokomis here in a minute.
All right, Nokomis playing defense here. The spin outside by Ruiz. He is so quick, but also quick to the ball there was Landon Rowell, and Ruiz strung out. And a very short gain on first down.
Nice job by Rowell there to get the initials. Again, you just stop him from turning his feet. Don't call it nothing.
Wyatt Simmons has Walker Simmons back in there to his right. Now he's going to put him on a wing. 2nd down and 10. Simmons, little pitch out to Ruiz. Ruiz is hit. He's got nowhere to go. Excellent defense. That's Stephen Ross, and Ruiz might be shaken up. Ruiz is down at the 45-yard line.
I think, Mike, based on take one more look here while he's down. I wonder if you're watching our stream, his right ankle, I wonder if got caught underneath him because you don't see it there, and then he comes up and he's immediately in pain.
Yeah, he's writhing in pain right now, really hurting, and now they go to that right ankle. So we have an injury timeout on the field. We'll take it 2. We have a 11:05 left in the third quarter. The score, Medomak Valley 8, Nokomis 6. We'll be back after this on The Score.
Notice the price of gas and oil lately? Thinking about a pellet stove? Pellets are a renewable resource that are economical, and pellet stoves don't have to be ugly or loud. Come talk to us at Somerset Stone & Stove. Let us explain why now is the best time to have your pellet stove installed. Wouldn't you love to have a gas stove or fireplace designed for your home? Let Somerset Stone & Stove design and install a Regency gas stove or fireplace that is just right for you. Let us customize your Regency gas stove or fireplace while you enjoy the beauty and warmth. Visit Somerset Stone & Stove in Oakland.
All right, Jaden Ruiz up, walking off the field a little gingerly, but still walking off the field under his own power. So we'll keep an eye on that with the Mountain Valley running back who's been such a big part of what they've done here today. He's got all 8 points, 5-yard touchdown run, 2-point conversion run.
And again, he had 81 rushing yards in the first half for Medomak Valley. The rest of the team had 41.
So Ruiz out of there.
And also, on top of that, Nokomis 2 straight tackles to hold him to no gain, so 3rd and 10.
Porter Gahagan is in there. He is a load for sure. So they got some big backs in that backfield. And Wyatt Simmons at quarterback's not small either. Handed off to Pease. Seamus Pease around the corner. Pease squirts ahead. He's down the left sideline. He's down to the 30, to the 20, to the 10, to the 5. Touchdown, Seamus Pease.
54 yards to the house.
Seamus Pease was not going to be denied. A 54-yard touchdown run.
How about that? Just broken tackle after broken tackle. Great camera work there by our own Tyler Rigney. You get to see stiff arm, stiff arm, stiff arm.
A 54-yard touchdown run. And now we've got another injured player. This is a Nokomis player who is down as you see the cart go over. And their injured player down right in front of the Nokomis bench. So we have yet another injury timeout after the great 54-yard run by Seamus Pease. So a timeout on the field for the injury. We'll take it to The Score is Medomak Valley 14 and Nokomis 6. Back after this.
Manchester Motors is your official Coyote tractor dealer. If you work the land, you just got to be a jack-of-all-trades type. There's just too much to do. So if you got to be a welder or a farmer or a ditch digger, that's just who you are that day. Then tomorrow, you can be somebody else. Find your Coyote tractor at Manchester Motors, 1031 Western Avenue, Manchester.
That was Jeff Carr, who was down for Nokomis. He's in the cart right now coming off the field, but he did get up, so that is good. So the 54-yard run by Seamus Pease makes it 14-6, and now Mountain Valley will,
Medomak.
It looks like, boy, I got to get that out of my head. Medomak Valley will go for 2. As Ross in the cart right in front of us gets out, and will take his helmet off, but it looks like he isn't too banged up. So they go for 2. Wyatt Simmons has Porter Gahagan in the backfield with him, 42. And he hands it off to Walker Simmons, and Walker Simmons plows in the snow plow, moves some snow there. It's 16-6 on the 2-point conversion.
Now, how about that? Normally, you expect him to have to his way through. There's just nobody there.
So Walker Simmons with the run makes it 16-6. The gap now 10 points, so we've got a 2-possession game.
That's that benefit we saw last week with Winslow and MCI, right? They get 2 straight 8-point trips, and MCI missed the first one. Next thing you know, instead of it being a 1-score game, it quickly gets to 2 scores. And then, I mean, in that case, Winslow dominated. MCI scored on their first possession, didn't score again. Central Maine Sports on YouTube to go find it. But chasing those points is tough.
All of our sports everywhere. Brought to you by Central Maine Motors Auto Group in Waterville, the dealer with no dock fees, where cars and trucks always cost you less. You can find them online, cmautogroup.com, 16-6. And kicking off here for Mountain Valley.
Medomak.
I am going to write
Panthers. How'd you say Panthers?
You know what? That's the best way to go. Kicking here. All right, here's the kick by Bryant Harvey. And a deep kick, and it bounces off the shoulder pads there of Atticus Haining. He recovers, though, and gets over the 35-yard line, or the 25-yard line, to the 27. So Atticus Haining had an interesting return for sure. He salvaged it. And so it'll be 1st and 10 at the 27. What are you laughing at?
The side judge tossed the kicking ball to the head judge who wasn't ready for it. He fumbled it. Just totally fumbled it. It was right in the chest, and he fumbled it. Yeah, 27.
1st and 10 from the 27-yard line for the Nokomis Warriors.
I lied, 28. It's hard to see from the angle, but I'm pretty sure it's the 28.
Landon Rowell will be at quarterback under center with Seth Bowden behind him in the backfield on 1st and 10. Handoff up the gut. Ooh. And on the carry there was Stephen Ross.
Yeah, Ross plowed into one of his offensive linemen low.
He went right up the back there of Nickerson.
Nickerson took a second, but glad to see him get up.
Just over the 30 to the 31, so we'll call it 3, 2nd and 7. Running clock, 10 minutes to go in the third. 16-6 Medomak Valley.
You'll get it. You'll get it.
Medomak Valley is in Waldoboro. Mountain Valley is in Livermore Falls. They're not even close. All right, the turn, a late pitch to Bowden. Bowden still finds some room, finally gets spun down on the play by Luke Camber.
I think he's got to be close to the first.
He is close to the first down. He is right there. The stick all the way on the other side of the field. They will look it over. Referee Doug Ferguson going to say it is. So referee Ferguson says it is. It's a 1st and 10 at the 38. So give Bowden a first down.
First down.
They'll move. It's like he was very surprised.
He was.
So it's 1st and 10 or first down at the 38. 16-6, Medomak Valley.
Yeah, Nokomis needing to find some chunk plays to get the offense going. The nickel and diming hasn't worked from the first half.
Dominic Kennedy is wide to the right side. The turn, the handoff on a sweep is Jacob Steiner. Nope, it was Clark, 4. Clark on the sweep, give him 3. 2nd and 7.
Down by number 21, Grady Pease. Gain of about 4 on the play.
I say it's 3. 2nd down and 7.
I'm with you. It was the 38, and they're at the 41. I can do that math. I'm with you. It's 3.
2nd down and 7. 16-6, Medomak Valley in front. Wide to the right side, Kennedy. Rowell under center. Bowden and Ross, the handoff to Ross on a quick hitter. Not much there on that dive. A lot of Medomak Valley in on the play. And getting up from the bottom of the pile there was Jaden Ruiz, who made the stop. He's been everywhere today. Has scored 8 of their points and playing a heck of a game defensively at linebacker.
Yeah, he is there. They tried that quick hitter with Ross and just nothing doing. He was stuffed at the line of scrimmage, no gain.
3rd and 7. 41-yard line, 3rd down and 7 in a 16-6 game. Medomak Valley in the lead. All right, Rowell brings him out. 3rd and 7, wide to the right side, Carson Clark. Rolls left. Stops, looks, now going to run it, and nowhere to go. Wrapped up by Luke Camber. Camber 55, for those of you watching on the live stream. Wrapped him right up and stopped him at the 45-yard line, so it's 4th down. It's 4th and 4.
He picked up 4. But like you said, fourth down. And I think you're Nokomis. Well, they think Medomak Valley thinks they're punting.
Yep, Lash and Ruiz are back deep. Bowden, of course, is their punter.
That sounds like at least they're going to line up because coach just said, I need a gunner, which, of course, is punt formation.
Kennedy runs on the field. The question is, are they going to be able to get the playoff in time? I don't think they would actually mind taking a penalty here, given the situation.
He took the
now
tee.
they do take the timeout, which is unfortunate that you have to take a timeout at this point in the third quarter for something like that. We talked about this last night with timeouts. They're precious, and sometimes they're not handled as judiciously as they should be.
Well, especially you're trailing the thought process. Don't get me wrong. In an ideal world, you get to turnover, whatever happens, you run a fake here, you get back up, but you want to be able to sit on them as much as possible. And to your point, I think they've punted actually fairly well today.
Right. If you're going to punt here, take a penalty rather than take a timeout.
I think so. I think the timeout.
What's 5 more yards?
I think the timeout's going to be more valuable. I'm with you. I agree with you. And look, how can I argue with you? Someone last night petitioned in our YouTube chat while we were, of course, at Coney and Lawrence that you should be an Oregon head coach. So
I don't want to be a Duck. If nominated, I will not be a Duck. If elected, I will not be a Duck. No Ducks for me.
But, I mean, you were spot on with your end-of-half analysis.
So you took a timeout there in order to discuss your punt, which you shouldn't have to do. Double safeties, Ruiz and Lash. Bowden low snap, and he's going to run it or try to, and it is stopped cold.
No way.
Stopped cold. In on the stop there was Porter Gahagan. So they try to fake, and it was very unsuccessful.
Yeah, not even close. They went from the 45, and Medomak Valley's going to get it here on the 41, so Bowden loses 4. And the other thing, too, that's unfortunate for Nokomis, not to pile on, Mike, but if you're going to take it coming out of a timeout, isn't that kind of the most obvious?
Sometimes wide to the left side, Logan Vigu, 1st and 10 from the 41-yard line. For Wyatt Simmons and company, leading 16-6. Ruiz okay. He gets outside, 35 to the 30. Looking to turn the corner. A stutter step at the 20. Down the sidelines. He pounds inside the 10. He goes over the goal line. It's a touchdown! Holy mackerel sapphire!
Talk about tiptoeing the sideline. 41 yards to the house.
A 41-yard touchdown run for Jaden Ruiz. His second of the game makes it 22-6.
I think he's all right. And just like that, you get another back-breaking big play.
6:48 on the clock?
Yeah, 6:47.
Okay. So they will go for 2. Simmons in the shotgun. The turn, the handoff to the big guy, Walker Simmons. Walker Simmons pounds in, left tackle, touchdown. 2-point conversion. So the 2-point run is good by Walker Simmons. And with 6 minutes, 47 seconds left in the third quarter, Medomak Valley has jumped in front by 18. The score, the Panthers 24 and Nokomis 6. You're watching and listening to high school football on The Score.
Casella Waste. You see their trucks everywhere all the time. That's because they're out taking care of customers like you. Roll-off dumpsters, they've got them 15 to 50 yards. And they're in your neighborhood picking up the trash so you don't have to worry about it. Weekly, bi-weekly, or monthly from 2 to 10 yards. Casella Waste will also deliver portable toilets when and where you need them. And they offer septic services. Call to learn more about Casella Waste. 872-8257, 872-8257 for Casella Waste.
So the lead up to 24-6, a 41-yard run by Jaden Ruiz of Medomak Valley. Simmons pounds in for the 2. And the Panthers' trip to Newport has been a lot of fun so far. They lead at 24-6. Ready to kick it off here is Bryant Harvey. His kickoffs have not been great today. That one's a little bit better. And flying up and picking it up at the 25-yard line, squirting outside, and almost breaking it there was Jacob Steiner. Nope, it was Clark. I get him and Steiner confused. 4 on the return. Carson Clark, who bashed up to the 45, almost the 46-yard line. So 1st and 10 at the 46.
Tried to split the double team there. If he's able to step through that, it's 6. That was literally a touchdown-saving tackle.
So good field position here for Nokomis. On the kickoff, 1st and 10. Great return there by Carson Clark.
By the way, Mike, Ruiz now 13 carries for Medomak Valley. 13 carries, $122, 2 tutties.
He might be the clubhouse leader for our score player of the game. Pitch out Bowden. Bowden midfield, zigzags, and then got hit. And that is the end of that. He got polished off there by Gahagan, 42, who pounded Seth Bowden.
Yeah, Carter kind of gave up on his block. That's where you see there right at the tail end of the Mid-State Machine instant replay. Bowden, I think, was waiting to see where the block was, whether he was going to cut it back inside or try and get to the sideline, and Carter kind of backed off.
So still a 5-yard pickup, so it is 2nd down, 6-yard pickup actually, 2nd down, and some hard work there for Bowden, but he got 6, 2nd and 4. And Nokomis really needs to score here just to break the momentum. 2nd down and 4 for Rowell and company. The turn, the handoff inside to Ross, and Ross head down close to the 1st down. He got over the 45 to maybe the 44. That's what they had to do.
Yeah, I'm curious to spot because I would imagine this is short. That's a rough spot.
Yeah, didn't get a great spot. So Stephon Ross, a yard shy, so 3rd and 1 for the Nokomis offense. Landon Rowell, 3rd and 1, back in the huddle, calling this play. He'll send Dominic Kennedy wide to the right side. Bowden lined up right behind him. Quarterback keeper, the Philly special Nokomis style. And they didn't get a whole lot of surge there.
No, they didn't, but if you see Mike where Rowell landed, I think he kind of squeezed through it. You see he kind of squirts through there in the scrum. That being said,
that's the 1st down.
Count it. Doesn't matter how you get it as long as you get it. They needed 1, and he got 1.
Exactly. That's all they got. 1st and 10 from the 44. Nokomis trailing 24-6. Medomak Valley has taken complete control of this one in the second half. Landon Rowell under center. Sends a man in motion. The pitch to the outside. Turning the corner here is Clark, and Clark with a 1st down. And Clark is run out of bounds at the 32-yard line. Carson Clark with a 1st down run.
44, 32, 12 yards.
So Nokomis has got something going here, 1st and 10 from the 32.
Yeah, that's the first time they've tried to get anything out on the edge that they actually got the edge. And so 12 yards there. Chunk play for Nokomis, who's really struggled to find him.
They break huddle, 1st and 10, 32-yard line. Wind is kicked up a little bit, but we are up a little bit, so perhaps not on the field as much. Rowell turns, hands off to Stephon Ross, and Ross powers inside the 30 to the 29. Is Bowden not in the game?
Not currently, because that's, I think, yeah. Man, it's tough. You're not kidding. That 4 looks like an 11 if you look at it just right.
It does.
Yeah, no, Bowden currently is not.
I can't see him on the bench either.
Brings up 2nd down and 7.
Oh, there he is. He is on the sidelines right next to Coach.
Getting some coaching. Okay, 3 yards on that one. Yes. Yeah, I see him. Ross came out too.
2nd down and 5. So Clark is now in the spot where Bowden normally is, to the right of the quarterback, Rowell. Instead, they'll come to Leon Forte, who literally ran out of his helmet. His helmet came off, and Roger Leon Forte, sweeping left side, getting to the 25-yard line, sets up a 3rd down and, no, he didn't get to the 25, 27-yard line.
So he picked up 2, so I believe now 3rd and 5.
You got to think Bowden's shaken up. Why wouldn't he be in there?
Yeah, I mean, Ross came out too. They were both standing next to each other. And they break huddle here with neither of No, sorry, Ross is back out there, but Bowden is not.
3rd and 5. Rowell under center. Turns, pitch out right side, Carson Clark. Clark turns upfield, square shoulders. He's got the first and more. Ball popped out, and it rolls back upfield. It is recovered by Nokomis. He had the first down, and then the fumble negates that.
Wow.
On the recovery there was Kenton Snowman, the left tackle. And so that was a wacky play. So with the fumble back upfield, popping back upfield, it makes it 4th down and 2.
Wow. That is a crazy sequence of events.
After Clark had the first, then he didn't. Clark now is wing left with Ross right behind quarterback Landon Rowell. They got a pitch to Clark. Clark turns, drives near the 20, and I think he's got the first down. He got ridden out of bounds on the play by Josh Blake. But Carson Clark with a first down carry. So he does eventually get a first down.
What they get?
21.
Got 3.
So 1st and 10 from the 21. So,
8.
Good drive in progress here for Nokomis, and they need it down 26-6 on their home field. Mountain Valley has taken it to him here in the second half. Medomak Valley has taken it to him here in the second half. Landon Rowell on 1st and 10. The turn, the hand to Ross. Stephon Ross zigzags through the pile and tackled at the 15-yard line, and a late flag thrown in. The tackle on the play by Walker Simmons of Medomak Valley. Let's wait for the call.
Because he got up to, about the 16. I came in late. You did something on the defense, right?
Yeah, looks like they're ready to walk off yardage on the defense.
Yeah, so he got up to the 17 is where that ref took off from. So looks like they marked off just 5, maybe incidental face mask. There it is.
So a face mask is the call.
Still first down.
So 1st down and about a yard.
Give him, that was 5, so give Ross 4. He had a slugging it day, 16 carries, 41 yards.
No, that gave him the first down with a penalty. So.
Oh, excuse me then. Because, they were at the 21, right? And they're at the 11?
So 1st and 10 now at the 11. So they can get a first without scoring. 1st and 10 at the 11, 26-6. You tell me how much time is left because I can't see it.
1:55.
Thank you. On 1st and 10 at the 11. The turn, the handoff to Stephon Ross. He got wrapped up by Pease, but he powers. Good power there by Stephon Ross. He got to the 8, maybe the 7. They're actually spotting him at the 7-yard line.
That's pretty good because that looked like that was going to be maybe a loss.
Seamus Pease hit him early on, and that meant absolutely nothing to Stephon Ross.
Got a Panthers slow to get up. I think 42. Yep, there he is. He had his jersey rolled up.
That's Porter Gahagan. Meanwhile, Nokomis looking to make a big play defensively. They have not been able to stop Medomak Valley on this drive. 2nd down and 7. Man in motion, pitch to the right side to Clark. Clark turns up. Clark to the 5.
Now that time, that getting outside did not work. Panthers defense did a nice job pursuing it. That's going to be a gain of, I think, about 2. Yep.
Gahagan again on the bottom of the pile making the tackle. Porter Gahagan is a load. He is a senior captain.
So the numbers are at the 5, 3rd and 4.
Works for me.
30 seconds left, Mr. Violet.
That's the number that means the most to me right now because I can see that it's 3rd and 4. What I can't see is how much time is left. 3rd down and 4 at the 5. One receiver wide to the right. Carson Clark is wing right. Rowell turning, going to keep it himself all the way. Tries to get to the corner, can't. He might have gotten the first. He went down right at the stick.
There's the end of the quarter.
And so that play wraps up the 3rd quarter.
Side judge says 4th.
And a long, methodical drive for Medomak Valley is in progress. We'll see if they finish it off when we come back. The score after 3, Medomak Valley 26 and Nokomis 6. You're watching and listening to high school football on The Score.
Over 30 years ago, Paul and John A. Bowen set out on a mission to help aging Mainers stay in their own homes. Assistance Plus grew from their passion, dedication, and integrity where clients come first. Today, Assistance Plus serves not only the elderly, but clients with developmental and behavioral health challenges. Assistance Plus is here for you today and through all points of your life.
Whittemore & Sons, your Coyote tractor dealer. Dependable sales and service for over 50 years. We are located on the Waterville Road in Skowhegan. Sales and service by a family who cares.
All right, we are on to the fourth quarter. The Medomak Valley Panthers in the process of methodically driving the ball down the field, and they have got it down to the 1-yard line. So let's see if they can cut into this 24-6 lead.
Because they got fourth down, right? So he's got to be what, just short?
Yeah, he's fourth down and a yard for the first down, and 4th and 2 for a touchdown.
Good call. So he got 3.
So Rowell under center. Ross and Clark in the backfield. Quick pitch to to Clark. Clark tries to get outside, and he threw the ball on the ground. What was he thinking there? He literally threw the ball away. Carson Clark, it'll go in the books as a fumble. That was a very odd play, and Medomak Valley turns it over.
Nokomis.
I'm just a mess today. Nokomis turns it over to Medomak Valley. That was such an odd play. Have you got another look on that?
Yeah.
With the Mid-State Machine replay?
Yeah, you were right. If you look, I don't know if he's trying to stretch, but it just looks like he chucks it. Actually, looking at that now, Mike, I think he caught his offensive lineman's backside.
Okay, what's the line of scrimmage? Because I can't see.
I believe it's the 2.
All right, so the 2 for Medomak Valley.
They go with the snow plow, no surprise there.
Walker Simmons, the snow plow built like running back, drives up the right side and picks up about 3. It'll be 2nd down and 7. Medomak Valley with a 24-6 lead. Nokomis had a great opportunity to break into it and close the gap. Direct snap to Simmons. Simmons turns, hands it off. The pile drives up the right side.
Ooh. I think he fell on it, but see here, I think Pease dropped that.
Yeah, Pease did get back on it. So Seamus Pease getting to the 10, where it'll be 3rd down and about 2. Boy, this should be a great opportunity for Nokomis to get a stop.
Got a Nokomis player down.
All right, so we have yet another injury timeout on the field.
Can't see who it is. Actually, Mike, I can't tell. It's so far away. No, yeah, you're right.
So injury timeout, we'll take it to 24-6. Medomak Valley in the lead over Nokomis. Back after this.
Is it time for an auto loan? The team at Connected Credit Union will focus on an affordable monthly payment to fit your budget, while offering you a low rate and great service. Give our loan team a try for your next auto purchase. The added convenience of applying online or using our mobile app is just one more way Connected Credit Union makes your financing easy. Get connected, stay connected. Federally insured by the NCUA, member eligibility required.
I'm Drew.
I'm Jeremy.
We are JDH3 Designs.
We're a Maine family offering laser engraving of just about anything and custom apparel. We love to work with other local businesses as well as people within the community to bring your design ideas to life.
JDH3 Designs. Visit their website at jdh3designs.com and like them on Facebook. JDH3 Designs. They customize just about anything.
At Central Maine Community College, we are building things that last. We're investing in technology, new facilities, and offering more degree programs than ever before. You can get the traditional college experience at a fraction of the cost. And for some, it's even free.
Wait, did she just say free?
That's right, free tuition for Maine high school grads from 2020 through 25. Set your goals and find your path at CM. Let's build a future together.
All right, injured player is up and being helped, though, into the cart.
Looks like a leg injury the way they're
from Nokomis.
Setting him down. I think that's 4, actually, Mike. I think that is
Carson Clark.
Yeah.
It's a big loss because Bowden is on the field, but he's not moving real well. Bowden, number 1 in the maroon. And he goes over to slap hands with his buddy Carson Clark. So it's good to see Bowden back on the field. Bad to see Clark being taken off the field. So 3rd down and 2. Big possibility here of a stop for Nokomis. Direct snap to Simmons. Simmons to Simmons. Simmons the snowplow right side. And a late surge, and that's going to give Walker Simmons and Medomak Valley the first down.
You said the lead blocker go through there and then miss everything, and then the whole pile come and find him anyway.
So a big first down for Medomak Valley to keep the drive alive and keep the Nokomis offense off the field as we check the clock. 10:25.
He got, what, 5?
1st and 10.
I think almost a 16. I'm going to give him 6.
At the 16-yard line, Wyatt Simmons, shotgun. Wyatt Simmons hands to Walker Simmons again.
And this is what Simmons, the running back, is built for. Let's just pound it, burn clock, and get out of here.
Yep, let's run clock, get on the bus, and go home. We lead by a score of 24-6. They've never been behind. They scored a touchdown and a 2 to start. It was 8-0. Nokomis scored a touchdown, missed the 2, and it's been all Medomak Valley since.
4 yards for Simmons on first down there. Second
and 6. Wyatt Simmons in the gun. Going to throw it. Pumps. Now throws. And it's caught downfield by Gabe Lash. Breaks away. He's going to score. 20, 10, 5. Touchdown, Gabe Lash. There are no flags. A pump by Wyatt Simmons. He hit Gabe Lash, and Lash did all the rest and went down the right sideline for the score.
And how about that? Give them, oh boy, where did they have the line of scrimmage? So 24, right? So 76?
76-yard pass play. They're saying 80.
I couldn't remember where I had him in the line of scrimmage. That's correct.
So Lash, an 80-yard touchdown catch from Wyatt Simmons.
Simmons 1 for 1, 80 yards, tutty.
That is a pretty good quarterback rating.
That'll work. I didn't think he was going to get it there when he he pump faked because he had him and then he pump faked and Lash did a nice job.
They'll go for 2. Leading 32-6. They hand off the bounce outside. This is Ruiz, and he gets in for the 2. Jaden Ruiz with the run. And with 9:25 left in the fourth quarter. That's right, correct?
Yeah,
okay, because
I was nodding.
It is that hard to see. 9:25 left in the fourth quarter. And this is it. I can't even see.
32-6.
Okay, 32-6 is the score. We're going to take a break. Be back after this.
When you're ready to tackle your next building project, no matter how big or small, depend on Hammond Lumber Company for the products and services you need. The knowledgeable staff at Hammond Lumber will be with you every step of the way and keep your project on schedule. From free estimating and project planning to design and drafting services, an extensive product inventory with a wide variety of brands to choose from, and of course, Hammond delivers from any of their locations across Maine and New Hampshire. Your building project partner.
So a 98-yard drive, not bad. The final 80. Lash, a catch of 80 yards from Wyatt Simmons after a pump fake. And it is 32-6. Here's the kickoff. Caught at the 18 to the 20, 25 to the 30-yard line. Upfield, Atticus Haining over the 40 to the 44. So Haining with his best return of the day.
Haining on the return for the Warriors.
And so it'll be 1st and 10. Nokomis with a lot of work to do. Down here 32-6.
And it's just a backbreaker, too. You have 4th and 1 from the 2. You fumble it. Couple pound the rock plays for Medomak Valley to get out of the shadow of their own end zone, and then 80 yards quickly, and then it's 14-point swing.
Huge. Let's see what Nokomis can do here. On 1st and 10, out of the huddle, they'll send Dominic Kennedy wide to the right side. He's been pretty much a decoy out there. Under center, Landon Rowell. Bowden back in the game. The turn. Bowden with the give. Bowden bounces to the outside, 45 to midfield. And Bowden run out of bounds there by Seamus Pease. Give him a gain of 8.
On the carry, pushed out of bounds by Pease for Medomak.
Got to midfield. We'll call it 7 instead of 8, so 2nd down and 3.
Yeah, good to see it back out there. That's what, to your point, Mike. He must have been hurt up must have been hurt or dinged up because you had that whole sequence of plays. You even got the break between the 3rd and 4th. It's 4th and 2 or 4th and 1 from the 2, and he doesn't get it.
Yeah, he stayed out there on the sidelines.
Yeah.
2nd down and 3 for Nokomis. Late handoff Ross. Stephon Ross breaks secondary. 1st down, and Ross to the 40-yard line before he finally got upended there by Bryant Harvey. That's a 1st down right at the 40.
Yeah, one of the first times Ross on that upman carries found some space. His 18th carry, Mike, 56 yards.
Boy, he's worked hard today to get that.
Yeah, it's been slugging.
Nokomis had a great drive in progress. Drove it right down to the field. The Warriors had it at the 2 and a fumble by Clark. Recovered at the 2 a few plays later, an 80-yard strike to Gabe Lash. 1st and 10. Jet sweep left side, Jeff Carr. Jeff Carr turns it upfield, 35, and Carr tied up at the 33 or so. Finally on the tackle there, Walker Simmons. Actually, they'll put him down at the 34-yard line. 6 and a gain of 4 for Ross.
Good to see Carr back out there. He was the first Warrior that got dinged up in this game, so he's back out. Carter, the last one.
2nd and 4. Got a running clock, 7:45.
7:50.
Okay.
Yeah,
I was close.
It was 55, yeah.
I was close.
Yeah.
2nd down and 4. Handoff Stephon Ross, and Ross should have the 1st down at the 30-yard line.
Certainly went down close to it. See
Tackled
where they
there by
spot him.
Logan Vigu, number 0. The all-important spot, and I don't think he got it with the all-important spot.
Well, they gave him a yard short.
So 3rd and 1. 3rd down and 1 at the 31-yard line, just shy of the 30. 3rd and 1. There's no kind of hurry up here. They're just running their offense.
They're just, I think, hoping to finally cash in on one. It's been a rough day for them.
Bowden. Tailback offset right. Rowell hands to Bowden. Bowden, a little juke to the inside. Bowden gets the 1st down. They'll move the sticks here. They'll stop the clock to do so. That helps Nokomis a little bit.
Yeah, it looks like he got all the way down to 27. Give him 4.
So Bowden with the 1st. First and 10 from the 26. But time not an ally here of Nokomis. All right, Rowell under center, Bowden offset right. 1st and 10. Jet sweep, they run it again to Jeff Carr. Carr squares up, and then he gets hammered.
He able to get back to 25.
Yeah, that's about it.
Yeah, not much.
Taken down by Logan Vigu.
Yeah, he got past it. They gave him a solid spot, 24.
I say he got 2, 2nd and 8. But Nokomis, again.
No hurry.
No hurry whatsoever. First and 10. Excuse me, 2nd and 7. 2nd and 8. Pitch out right side to Bowden. Bowden breaks a tackle. Squirts ahead. Finally finished off on the play by Keith Miller, a sophomore defensive tackle.
Rough tackle. That was that drag down tackle. It was all the discussion in the NFL.
Keith Miller from Medomak on the tackle.
About the 21. Look, just almost there.
So 3rd down and about 4. Clock continues to run. Tick, tick, tick. Kennedy goes wide to the right. You got Ross in the backfield. Offset swing left is Bowden. Fake pitch, then a handoff inside, and Carr dropped it. And then it bounced right back up, and he caught it.
Yeah, lucky bounces. It just caught right on that point back into his hands, but he had to slow down. And then where'd they mark him? Wow, he got a yard? I want to see that as they huddle up here.
Yeah, he's at the 20-yard line. The ball is at the 20. That's where they've spotted it.
4th down for Nokomis.
So it is 4th
That's
down.
a very generous spot. If they left it, they're going to leave it at
They're going to respot it? Okay,
right.
they respot
no
it.
gain, yeah.
All right, so they put it back where it was. So it is 4th down. And
about 4. Yeah.
4th and 4. At the 20. Rowell with Seth Bowden, the lone running back. Actually, no, it's a direct snap to him in the Wildcat. He's running left, looking to throw, flips it up there, picked off. That had interception written all over it. A wobbler, and it was easily picked off by Josh Blake.
Bowden is intercepted by number 9.
And if there was any chance for Nokomis, it is now passed after that pick.
A desperation play, just trying to make something happen.
Just nothing on it. It wobbled down there, and it's the easiest interception that Josh Blake is ever going to have. And now Medomak Valley can just run the clock out. Give us a time update, please.
I got 3:55.
All right, so 3:55 to go.
They've got a timeout here.
It's going to be 1st and 10 at the 19 when we come back. The score, Medomak Valley 32, Nokomis 6. You're watching and listening to high school football on The Score.
Looking to begin or further your career in manufacturing and don't know where to start? Mid-State Machine is in need of CNC machinists at our Winslow facility, where we manufacture components for some of the most exciting industries: aerospace, defense, power generation. I'm Jeremy Stanford, manufacturing manager, and I personally want to invite you to come learn about the great pay and benefits Mid-State Machine has to offer. To apply, visit midstateusa.com. That's midstateusa.com. An equal opportunity employer. Come grow with us.
All right, back live here at Nokomis High School in Newport. The hometown team not having a great day today. 32-6, Medomak Valley in front. And the Panthers with a chance to run the clock out here and finish this game off with a 32-6 lead. MCI and Coney Field Hockey Monday afternoon, 4 o'clock here on The Score. The entire schedule for our fall sports season is at centralmainsports.com, 1160thescore.com, and on our Score Facebook page. Some 40 high school football, soccer, boys and girls, and field hockey games this fall.
Regular season.
Yes, that's just the regular season. All right, 1st and 10 for Wyatt Simmons. Trying to run the clock out here, taking all the time he can. He'll keep it on the ground. Handoff left side.
I think that's a new running back.
Yeah, that's a new player in the game, and that is Landon Benner.
That was 32 is what I got, Mike. Gabe Jones.
Oh, okay, that was Gabe Jones, okay. Landon Benner is also in there. I think Ryan Snell has put his second group in. He has. New quarterback in, that's Colby Simmons. He is a freshman. There's a lot of Simmons on the
I was just going to say the same thing.
A lot of Simmons in Waldoboro, that's for sure. Medomak Valley, you can't swing a dead cat without hitting a Simmons. All right, handoff, 2 hands on that football, and kicking to the outside, Gabe Jones, and Jones finds some room out there. Jones to the 20.
And that's good for a first down, I believe. They moved the chains back. They fooled me. Because originally the ball was at the 10. Looks like it was at the 9. Either way, he got to the 20.
He got the first down.
I was going to say, I like how you talk about all the Simmonses in Waldoboro. I like how last night Coach Lips snuck in there that Noyes has twin brothers in 8th grade.
Yes.
They're looking forward to.
Yes, I heard that.
That was really funny.
Coach really happy about that. All right, again, Jones finds some room. Jones got some speed to the outside. He is a senior running back, getting some playing time. And Gabe Jones making it happen. Now another group comes on for Medomak Valley. It looks like they've decided to replace their entire offensive line now, too. So
joke.
Ryan Snell going to play everybody here. 1:45 on the clock.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
And then Jones, that took that off from the 20. Where'd they get it at? He got 8.
Yeah, he got 8. Second down and 2.
Senior.
Colby Simmons, a freshman, at quarterback number 4, with Jones behind him, number 32. They'll keep it up the middle. And ball carrier gets to the 30-yard line.
I think Jones, again, who crossed the 30 and fell down, should be good for a Panthers first down.
Jared Costa on the tackle for Nokomis.
See where they mark it. Yep. Give him 3. First down. Senior here plowing away, salting this one away for his team, getting the road victory.
Yeah, nice job by Medomak Valley here, even with their second group, to finish this game off as they run the clock out.
Yeah, no sweeter feeling in football than being able to take that knee if you choose to, obviously.
On the opponent's field, no less.
Yeah.
Always good.
Oh, yeah.
Breaking huddle, Simmons doing some choreographing here, gets Jones in the right spot. Freshman telling everybody where to go. Quarterback's got to know where his people are supposed to be.
And waiting.
Simmons, handoff right side, Trent Lash. Lash to the sideline. Can he stay in bounds? I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Lash, a freshman, got out of bounds, and 42 seconds?
5.
Knocked out of bounds by Kurt Calloway.
No, they didn't stop the clock. Now they're just going to let it go.
And there it goes.
Let's say you go from Simmonses to Lashes.
That's it. So an impressive road win for the Medomak Valley Panthers here this afternoon. They come up to Newport and they thump the Nokomis Warriors. Final score in this one: Medomak Valley 32, Nokomis 6. Our post-game show and our score player of the game coming up next. This is high school football on the Score.
For us, it's a family business that is steeped in tradition. You know, our relationship with Waterville goes back a long ways. Over the years, we've been fortunate enough to grow, and we've been able to grow with the town. We look at the work that we do as something bigger than just the sale of a car or the servicing of an automobile. We're here to be a part of something bigger than just ourselves by giving back to the community with our time and our energy, because it's all about taking care of people.
For the safety of you and your family, 201 Tire Battery and Service on Riverside Drive in Vassalboro offers only the best and most reliable tires and batteries, including used batteries for your ride, cars, motorcycles, and more. And tires for everything. Tractors, lawnmowers, your car and truck, custom rims? Yup, of course. Open Monday through Thursday, 7:30 until 5, Friday till 3. Pet friendly with free battery testing and complimentary ice cream. 201 Tire Battery and Service on the Augusta Vassalboro line.
Raising money for our cause, supporting our neighbors, helping to recognize those that should be recognized, providing educational opportunities, working together to make someone's day just a bit brighter. Our employees enjoy being a part of making our communities a better place to live and work. Skowhegan Savings Bank.
Mike Violet, AJ Knight, back here live at Nokomis High School, where the Medomak Valley Panthers have polished off the Nokomis Warriors 32-6, and they started early, scored a touchdown in their first drive on a long sustained drive of 88 yards to get things going, and Jaden Ruiz, a freshman, had a great drive, and he finished off the drive with a 5-yard touchdown run, scored on a 2-point conversion, 8-0 there, and Medomak Valley was on their way. Nokomis did answer, made it 8-6, missed the 2, and from that point, it was all Medomak Valley Panthers. They did what they do, which is ground and pound. They did mix in, that pass to Gabe Lash.
The one and only.
80-yarder for a touchdown.
Which you'll see as you go through the highlights. No, I thought the as you said, you pointed out freshman, which I might have mentioned during the broadcast, but the Medomak Valley coaching staff standing next to us, right, watching, calling out plays. Couldn't wait after we picked Ruiz. We talked about Ruiz to say he's a freshman with the biggest smiles I think I have ever seen in my life.
Right.
As they walked out to go celebrate with their team. And you see the difference is Medomak Valley had some mistakes. He had a fumble. Some penalties backed him up. But they just were able to get the bigger chunk plays. You just saw Pease take off. That was 54 yards. Here's Ruiz who busted off one that was, I think, 50. I can't do math. 40. It was 41. That's 41-yard touchdown right there. But just busted off big plays, and Nokomis just couldn't match that, and then they went for 2 every time. Obviously, it's how you get to 32, and they got him each time because on top of having Pease and Ruiz's speed, you got Simmons to snowplow. This was a weird play. They got to the 2, and Nokomis turned it over, and then what you're going to see is, despite the fact 3 scores, here's the backbreaker.
Here's the pass play.
Pump fake, fooled our camera guy, and then Lash catches that. He's massive, and then nobody.
Yeah, he's got great speed, and he is a real game breaker, and he broke it right there. 80-yard touchdown just for fun to finish things off, and then the 2-point run here by Ruiz.
And then this last one is the desperation interception here. As Medomak Valley gets that one to kind of put the exclamation point on it.
So Jaden Ruiz, our score player of the game. What were his numbers to finish up? Do you have them?
I gotcha. Let me show you some just Ruiz here, and I will tell you that he finished with 122 yards on 13 carries, 2 touchdowns, 2 2-point conversions, and he did lose a fumble. He also played a heck of a game. I don't have his defensive stats, but he called him, especially early in the game, he played a heck of a game at linebacker.
He was very good today, and that's why we picked him as our score player of the game. So congratulations to Jordan Ruiz of the Medomak Valley Panthers. We have field hockey for you Monday afternoon. We'll be right down the road at MCI as the Huskies host the Coney Rams. We've seen Coney, twice so far this year.
Yep.
That'll be the 3rd time. We'll see him for a 4th time coming up on Wednesday when Gardner and Coney play. So we're getting our fill of Coney field hockey, and with Caroline Hendrickson back the other night, they have a full lineup, and it paid off against Lawrence.
Yeah, that was a heck of a game. Talked about it in the pregame, that Lawrence, taking on Lawrence up at Colby, the expectations for both those teams, it lived up to the hype. One of those games where if you watch even just the other Coney field hockey game we had versus the Lawrence one, it was the definition of how intensity picks up in postseason play because it was a lot more physical of a game than I think you'll see here the next couple we have. And don't let me undersell, the Mount Ararat at Skowhegan game that we have on Tuesday is a heck of a game as well. Mount Ararat is a very good team, of course. We know what Skowhegan is in field hockey.
Yeah, and, they've struggled a little bit early this year as the reload continues, but they're going to be okay. And we saw Mount Ararat last week come up and beat the Messalonskee Eagles. So some really good field hockey matchups coming up this week. Each team here now, Medomak Valley 1-1, and Nokomis also 1-1 as we march on. So for the crew, Tyler Rigney, for Ashley Knight, and for AJ Knight, I'm Mike Violet saying so long from Nokomis High School in Newport. Final score this afternoon, the Medomak Valley Panthers 32, just one more time, and the Nokomis Warriors 6. Have a great weekend.
You've been watching yet another live local broadcast of high school sports on The Score. It's brought to you by Central Maine Community College, Central Maine Motors Auto Group, Hammond Lumber Company, Mid-State Machine, Whittemore & Sons, Somerset Stone and Stove, 201 Tire Battery and Service, Assistance Plus, SBS Carbon Copy, Manchester Motors, Casella Waste, Computer Improvements, Height Chevrolet, and JDH3 Design. Remember, every game we do on The Score is always available for you to watch again or have someone else watch for the first time. All of our games are stored in the vault at centralmainsports.com and also on the Scores YouTube channel at Central Maine Sports. Please go and subscribe. To find out when the next game is on the Score, check out our game schedule at 1160thescore.com or centralmainsports.com. Your team from your town plays here on The Place.